Hello, guys. Welcome to Vana Alright's podcast, episode 7, with my special guests are
Musa,
Vanessa,
and Dahlia.
And as you can tell, the audience is kind of different right now. Dahlia has been on one of my podcasts, and thank you for being on my podcast, Vanessa. She's actually new. And one of the OGs, Musa.
I'm back again.
Of course. Anyways, so today's video is sponsored by Humanity Connect. You could either donate $5, $1, or $10, whatever you want. Anything helps. Gave Us Photography, Oya Media Nashville, Red Rose Hype Shop, OS Hidden Nashville. And to get bonded out, you should definitely call Jacky Melgar at 615-293-9086 and Free Palestine. And also, I want to talk about this hoodie that I got from a Palestinian business. And during these hard times for Palestine and Gaza, you want to support these type of businesses, you can get it at kunfayashop.com. And there's many other clothing things that you can get off of that shop. But this one is personally my favorite. So yeah, go support. Today's topic is going to be about relationships, my favorite topic. You know?
Like every other damn
Anyways,
podcast.
So my first question is, do you think a healthy relationship is boring? Like, for example, like if you're in a relationship, when all relationships that you've had, they're like toxic and they're like, you know, their adrenaline rush keeps you going or whatever. And then you finally find something that's like healthy. Do you think like it's boring? And if you do feel like it's boring, tell me why and why not.
That's for girls. Y'all, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Do you think it's
Talk your
boring?
talk.
I don't think it's necessarily boring. It's more like it's peaceful. I mean, there's...
Which y'all don't like, so.
Who is y'all? Who is y'all?
No, by y'all.
Who
Which
is
y'all don't
y'all?
like, so
No,
go
who
ahead.
is y'all? Anyways, yeah.
No, I feel like, I mean, yeah, like every relationship, there's bad days, good days. And it's not, I don't want to say it's like boring, but it's more about like just being peaceful.
Peaceful,
Like
right.
not having to worry about your significant other doing something else.
Mm-hmm. You can sleep peacefully, not
Yes.
with one eye open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not like boring, I guess. Like I said, I guess a lot of people are just used to like normalizing toxic behaviors.
Right.
So when they go into a relationship that is healthier, it's kind of like, oh, this is boring. There's no excitement. Like there's no arguments. There's really nothing that. But I mean, I think that's pretty dumb. I think it's just kind of like an immature kind
Right.
of thing, like
Something
that
you have
type of
to grow out of.
aspect. Yeah, you grow out of it eventually because it gets tiring.
Right.
Arguing with somebody every single day.
And I see you have something to say under your
Yes,
chest.
I have something to say
why,
about it.
Why do you
It's-
think
it's
people...
y'all.
No, why do you think
I'm gonna say
people...
y'all
Hold on,
because-
let me
no.
ask the question. Why do you think people think it's boring, a healthy relationship? Why do you think people think it's boring?
Because y'all like messiness.
fuck is
I'm
y'all?
saying y'all asking girls. So if it's not y'all three, then I'm talking about like girls in general. Like, that's what people like nowadays. I don't know why. It's weird, bro. Like if you have a girl and like you just being nice the whole time, it's not gonna work out.
They don't like it, right?
No, they don't.
think
I
you're
don't.
too
I don't understand
soft
that.
or something.
Yeah, too soft or too like.
Yeah.
They want a problem in a relationship to make it, I don't know,
Fun?
exciting or something.
Right.
Like, it just doesn't make sense.
I feel like they're just trying to look for something.
Right. Personally, I
don't lie.
don't think that it is boring at all. No, I know it's not boring. I feel like back then in my past relationships, I feel like it's... Yeah, like it's...
See what I'm saying?
Hold on. I've grown. I can
what I'm
actually
saying? That's
speak
why I
on
say
here and
y'all.
say that I've grown. When you're younger and you have that mentality like, oh, well, he loves me because he's crazy for me. Oh, well, he loves me because he does crazy things. That's not love.
Yes, I was just talking to somebody the other day. She was talking about like, I want somebody to be like,
Crazy
to show,
over you.
yeah, to
That's
show.
obsession
Like,
and
I'm like,
that's-
bro, what? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I was like, see, if it's not peaceful, I don't want it, bro.
It's not
like,
peaceful.
It's just,
Yeah, exactly.
It's
It's some type of other... Like, I'm not gonna... Don't get me wrong. Like, you could definitely love someone and be crazy over them, like how people like... But that... Everybody has their different... Everyone has their different definition of their own love. Like, personally, me, I don't want that type of love. I want a love that's peaceful, that someone who respects me because... I mean, if, like, my own parents respect me, what makes you think I'm gonna let my boyfriend disrespect me? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I just feel like personally me, like I think it's like a more like a younger mentality type of thing. You need to get your head fixed or like mature. And I'm throwing all the shade possible because there are some girls out there that just they have so much potential with themselves and they just let themselves go. Like, for example, Christian Rock, like, she just got a tattoo on her face, a blue face. That's crazy. Like,
see, that's normal nowadays.
That is normal. That is like, oh, she's a real one.
It's just
No, yeah.
Baby girl, then I'm fake. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking fake ass motherfucking girl because I'm not getting your face tattooed on me. What the fuck? Like, you're down bad. I'm sorry. You're down bad.
Yeah.
You don't respect yourself. I think that also has to do with respecting yourself too. Like, you just don't respect yourself.
Nobody respect themselves these days.
Yeah, it just like
It doesn't matter.
literally, bro. Like, there's just like this generation is like that, but sadly, but I mean, there are some people that like peaceful relationships. I mean, like, you two are in a relationship right now, right? Well, how would you say your relationship is?
It's peaceful.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been together for 2 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Mine
What about
is the same for sure. Because like I've explained in the last podcast that I did date somebody previously that was kind of like how you were saying, is just kind of draining being with somebody that you're arguing with them all the time. It's always some crazy stuff going on. And plus it like drains your energy very quickly. So I feel like it's definitely peaceful now. Like I don't ever feel that way. Like and it's really good. But people I guess just normalize the crazy stuff that comes with a toxic relationship, but it's just not good for your mental being over time.
And don't get me wrong, you can be crazy to a certain extent, like, you know, like some things, but just some things you don't cross the line. Like, you're fucking insane. Like, you need help. You need to go to a therapist. Like, that's just crazy. So, moving on to the next question is, I personally don't know, but I'm going to just say my example first, and then you guys can say it. But what do you guys think the definition of doing it for the plot is?
The fuck is that? I've never heard that. What? Do it for the plot? No, what the fuck? The fuck is that? Shit, I don't know.
Oh my god! Wait.
I've never heard of that.
Doing
Like a
it
new
for
thing
the
or
Please tell
something?
me y'all heard of that, bruh.
Do it for the plot.
No, please tell me y'all heard of that.
Bro,
Heard of that.
That's probably some crazy shit.
I've never heard of it.
it's like whenever you're trying to like see what's gonna happen, right? Like out of excitement.
Okay, I'm
or
so
not?
glad you're the.
like that's what it sounds like if you're just saying it like that. Like you're doing something.
for example, let's say you don't necessarily have to be in a relationship, but like,
I'm confused.
okay, let me explain it. Supposedly, doing it for the plot is like, well, this person just texted me, but I know it's looking bad over there, but let me just do it for the plot. You know what I mean? You get it?
No.
I don't know. I was hoping for y'all to explain it to me, but like, for example, just for an example, I'm not saying that's happening to me. I'm just saying for an example, let's say like, I know. I know it's bad for me. Like, I know it's bad for me, but my life is kind of boring right now. So let me see if I can do it for the plot, to see what happens at the end, to see if maybe like another story.
To see if it's anything changes.
Anything
I guess.
changes in the story when you know the book is gonna be the same fucking ending. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think doing it for the plot is. Or like, for example, I know I shouldn't go to Miami, but let's just do it for the plot type shit. Not saying I would do that, no. I'm just saying for an example, Musa. That is doing it for the. I think that's what the definition of doing it for the plot is. What do you think it is?
It's like stirring up the things, you know?
Stirring up the pot?
Yeah, stirring up the pot.
Stirring up the pot. Well, like anything, or like you think it has to do with relationships, or just in general?
I think it could be in general, but it's mainly in relationships.
What do you think it is?
So is it a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
Yeah,
I guess it would
for
be a
sure.
bad thing. I mean,
Like,
when
you know you shouldn't do it.
when you mentioned
something
it, yeah,
like
it's
something
like
good
something
is happening.
you know you
Something
shouldn't
good
do.
is happening. You're like, oh, let me do this to see if it's gonna.
If it's gonna have a different outcome, basically, yeah.
Yeah, like you're
That's
fucking
what
up
I'm
your own
getting
life,
at.
basically.
See what I'm saying?
Just
Yeah.
for like a little adrenaline rush.
See what I'm saying?
you know
And
what?
then it
Good
ends
for
up
you.
fucking you
Yeah.
over.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Too much going on.
That's too much work,
That's
man.
basically.
I like to be
But some
happy,
people
bro.
do that.
I'm a happy person, but I don't like. I don't like none of those.
drama. I don't like that.
bro.
Yeah,
I just,
yeah.
you
You
know
can
what
tell
I'm
Musa
saying?
don't.
Yeah, I don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want that. I just want to
good
be
though.
happy, bro.
Calm.
Yeah,
Be
you know what
calm,
I'm
be
saying?
peaceful.
I'm too crazy.
That's good. Okay. But do you get it now? So
Yeah.
now you know.
I'm gonna just start saying it. You know what? I'm gonna do this for the
I'ma do
plot.
it for the
That's what I'm saying every
To be
time.
honest, I think that's a TikTok thing, which is kind of sad because I swear I've only seen it on TikTok.
I think I
never said
have to.
Yeah. So. Okay.
That's crazy.
Do you think it's true that once you've been in a toxic relationship for so long, once you see that someone's willing to treat you right, Do you think that it's like a trap or like there's a catch to it? Like, do you feel like it's just like so unfamiliar? You think like it's just too good to be true? Be 100% honest.
Yes.
You feel like what? You have trust issues?
I don't know. I just say yes. I don't know why.
I'm like, oh, okay.
That just came to my head.
You got something to say. Anyway, it's intrusive thought.
It just came out. I don't know why.
What do you feel like? Do you need me to repeat the
But
question?
yes, I think that's how it is. Like if you used to like something bad for like so long and something good comes, you don't even know like how to handle it because you're not used to it. So that's really how most girls are these days because they used to like so much bad things in their relationship. When something good comes, they don't even know how to handle it,
They
and
reject
they want something bad again because that's what they used to. So
right. So you think
it
that
actually
happens
sucks.
often?
Yeah, it actually sucks for like
Good
other
guys.
guys. Yes.
But do you feel
Basically.
like for the good guys, you feel like eventually like they just get tired of like trying to find a girl who wants a good guy, so they end up being a bad guy?
Yeah.
Or do you think they keep trying to find it?
Because I feel like it's just sometimes you get like tired of it, so you turn into a bad guy too. Because like you feel like that's what everybody else
Girls
wants.
want,
Yeah,
so
that's
you
what.
might as well
you
just ride the wave,
yeah. Because that's the only way. So
What about you?
Can you repeat the question?
I got you. No, I got you. I
I
already
lost.
knew. Do you think that it's true that once you've been in a toxic relationship for so long, like once you see that someone's willing to treat you right, do you think to treat you right, do you feel like it's a trap or like there's a catch to it?
that's a
No.
bad phrase. You
I feel
phrased it
like-
wrong.
Really?
Yes, I think. But
Can you,
anyways, go
okay,
ahead.
ask the question.
No, I don't know. I don't know how to put
Exactly.
it. But go ahead.
Do you feel like it's like unfamiliar? Like,
I feel like that's where before jumping into a relationship, you always have to be like, you have to be very, not necessarily strong-minded, but like, you know how they always say self-love is always very
yourself
important.
first
Yes. I
before
feel
you
like
can love
that's
someone
that's why it's very important because like, you have to be strong-minded that you do deserve it, that you're deserving of that type of love. So I feel like thinking like that, it helps you feel like you do deserve those things,
So
even though
whenever it
being
comes
treated
around-
wrong. Yes.
yeah, whenever it comes around, you accept it.
Yeah.
rather
But
than
most people
reject
don't
it.
even know what they deserve. That's the problem.
That's true.
They
Yeah.
think they deserve toxic relationship because if that's all they're
Yeah.
getting, if that's all you're getting, a toxic relationship, and you're getting it, and then you get this one good guy out of everybody else that's being bad, you're like, this is a fucking trap. Like, I don't need this. I
Yeah.
want this. This is what I'm used to. I'm not used to this. That's what girls technically tend to do. Like, they're not like, they just shut it out.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people like self-sabotage themselves eventually because like let's say they have something really good come to them, then eventually it's kind of like, oh no, like I'm not used to this type of love. Like he was saying, like they don't know how to handle it. So I guess like it also comes with time, but like at the beginning especially, like you don't really initially plan like, oh, I'm gonna go into any relationship and it's just
Right.
gonna be terrible at the beginning. Typically, like that's where like their honeymoon phase comes in, and it's just like everything's perfect for some time. So I feel like that's why some girls like they're so stuck on that phase that they feel like that's temporary, and they sabotage themselves into thinking like, all right, like it's been this long, like maybe he's gonna start changing or being different.
Right.
Does that make sense? So like I do think it's something that happens.
Do you think
often.
it's more like for guys, or do you think this has more to do with girls?
I mean, I would say both. Like, let's say, like, for example, you were talking about good guys. Like, they could have gone through the same stuff as well, where, like, they've had a girl that's come to them and it's like, they gave them all this
Yeah.
love and affection, and then eventually it's kind of like they start acting different or they start acting a certain way that can, like I said, sabotage a relationship. But I think it could be for both because, I mean, like you said, there's good girls and there's good guys as well.
How do y'all feel about the let it theory?
The who?
The let it be theory.
If it's meant to be, it will be that. Is that what you said? Is that what Please tell me y'all know that song.
Oh my God.
Y'all know that song?
That's why you're fucking
Okay,
laughing.
I'm just saying. All right.
She needs to insert a clip of the song.
Oh, if it's meant to be, it will be.
Bruh, I used to work at CC's and it would fucking play
All the time.
day long. Like, I fucking hate that
That's like one of
song.
my favorite white people songs.
I'm
right
so
there.
dead. It means like anything that's out of your control, like you just let it be.
Yep.
And like if they don't come in your life, you let it be. If they want to leave you, you let it be.
Let it go.
If they wanted to, they would let it be. Or like if your friends didn't invite you out, let it be. If someone wants to disappoint you, let them be. If someone's trying to like stop doing something that they used to do, just let it be. Well, how do y'all feel about that?
The
Like,
phrase,
do y'all agree with that or no?
the phrase, if they wanted to, they will. That shit is stupid as fuck.
Okay, why
Personally,
do you
I
think
think
so?
that's dumb.
Why do you think so?
I can want to, but if you don't make me want to, why would I? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Can you
Yeah.
explain, please?
Okay, like let's say I'm trying to talk to somebody, and I want to like, I'm trying to like, I don't know, I'm trying my best, right?
Right.
But she's not trying her best.
What makes you
Oh,
think
I
I'm gonna
get
try
what you're
harder?
saying.
What
Yeah.
makes you think I'm gonna try harder? So you see what I'm saying?
So you want it to be mutual?
Yeah, it has to
Yeah,
be mutual.
it has to be
It can't just be me trying without the other person trying. So it can't be like, if they want to, they will. No.
Okay, so you think that's stupid?
That's
Okay,
stupid,
what about
yes.
everything else? Let it be.
Oh,
Like
let
if
it
she
be.
doesn't.
Yeah, no, that one. That's what I'm saying. If it's meant to be, it will be. You know what I'm saying?
So like, what if she just doesn't want to try as much as you, but you really, really like her and you want her to try, but
Hey,
you really, really like
at
her?
some point, you gotta give up.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're the type to just give up?
Not just. I'm not just gonna give up. If I wanted to, like I'm gonna keep trying. But if it gets to a point that I realize that okay,
You
this
just
is
have
not
to let
going
it be.
nowhere, yeah,
Yeah.
just have to let it go, man.
What if like
I just
you?
start playing the song. If it meant to be,
Oh my god! I'm gonna put that shit in the
Rewind
clip,
it,
bro.
deletes it,
I
everything.
swear.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, bro. That's my thing right there. But if it's
Damn.
meant to be, it will be.
What about you?
That if he wanted to, he would. I feel like sometimes guys are very how do I say this? Like sometimes you need to tell them to do some things for you. You know how you think.
Like for example, flowers,
Well, yeah.
which is the bare minimum.
That's
I'm not
so-
saying
that's-
me. I'm saying like guys.
That's so like.
What, bruh?
No, I'm saying
What,
like
Musa?
I'm on your side. I'm
Oh,
just saying like that's
One
just
flower. Musa,
like-
I'm not saying like go fucking buy a bouquet of flowers. You know what I mean? Like it's like very expensive for some
Yeah.
people. Go pick a flower from the grass. Literally, bro. Just one flower just means like, damn, you took this time out of your day to get that flower out of the grass. Like literally, you literally stepped foot to go get that flower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like personally, I feel like this generation is like it's hard. Like I don't even know if girls like flowers or not. I'm just talking. I'm just talking.
What girls are you around?
Yeah,
I
every
haven't been around
girl.
with- no,
I guess
it's
what
not
he's
every
trying
girl.
to say is like he's not just sure if that's like the only
that's
thing.
even,
Like
like, a
that's
thing.
It's
enough
not even
for
a
them.
thing anymore.
Yeah.
Like girls
Yeah.
just it's
like
just,
they want a Louis V bag.
They
They
just-
want to
Yeah,
do all
like-
that.
Oh my
like,
God,
You
they
gotta
just
see,
want a
like,
Louis
that's
V
what
bag.
I was
I'm
just
trying
watching
to
a
say.
video the
Or
other
they
day.
want the honey package.
The
They
girl
just want to
was
get
like,
fucked.
exactly. It's like so hard. Like you can't even be romantic no more because
I'm
every
saying.
little thing. Like if I want to buy a
Yeah.
girl flower, I'm gonna be like, damn, she might think this is corny as fuck, so I
Yeah.
won't do it. That's
Oh,
just
you
how.
overthink. You
Yeah, that's how.
second
Yeah.
guess it.
Not overthinking. I just know that's just how people are these days. Like I was watching a video of a girl. She said like, instead of give me flowers, give me weed. I was like, what the?
What?
Like shit like that. Like
my
it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard, bro.
Would you want flowers?
Yes.
You want
Bare minimum.
flowers? I mean,
Flowers, yeah.
she owns a business. Go ahead and shout out your business.
Yes.
It's called
Bouquets by Vivi.
right. Bouquets by it's not no underscore under.
She doesn't
Bouquets
know.
by Vivi underscore. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, like
How she know more about you?
no, that's crazy. I know more about your business. But yeah, like personally, me, I want flowers. Like if you don't have enough money to get anything, like just give me flowers, bro. Flowers. I'm straight with flowers. Me personally, I love flowers. I don't really care about like designer or nothing like that. Like yeah, if you give it to me, oh my god, like yes, thank you so much. But like it's not like me. I see like the materialistic. There's no meaning behind it. It's just like something. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's just a thing to me.
That's
But-
not even a big deal. Why are you making it sound like it's just a flower,
No.
bro? Like just.
No, I'm talking
No,
about
I'm on your
Gucci.
side. I'm just saying, like, that's just something. It's supposed to be a normal thing. It's like, it's some simple, like, yeah.
Materialistic
You
Right,
just,
right, right, right.
you just
It's
saying
just
it
like
like
some
it's deep.
girls, they like, oh, I want this bag. Oh my god, like if he doesn't give me this bag, well, I'm not gonna take him serious because he didn't give me this bag. Like,
Yeah.
you got
What I'm
nothing
saying.
in your brain, honey. You got nothing in your brain. Let me tell you, you ain't gonna get far in life with that mentality. Like, I'm just letting you know right now.
Yeah.
Like personally, me, I wouldn't fuck for a bag. I think I'm just throwing shade now. Huh? I'm just so. Personally, me, I would not sell myself for nothing.
For
I'm so sorry. Anyways, but yeah, like, would you want flowers, Dahlia?
Yeah, I mean, there's, like I said, I'm not too into like materialistic things, but like those are, I feel like those kind of things have more of a sentimental meaning to it. And like I said, he was saying that some girls do see that as corny. That's very true. Like,
Really? I don't.
yeah, there's some girls that just like prefer materialistic things instead, or like, oh, he needs to send me money, like that type of girl. But like you see that more commonly. Like I've seen it a lot on like media, social media, TikTok.
Yeah,
Social
okay.
media for
Like
everything.
it's such
I know
a
what you
like
mean.
it's such a social media.
My bitch will be like, what the fuck am I going to do
aspect,
with flowers? Like, give me money type
Yeah.
of thing.
It's very common.
I think what is very important though is like that they put effort. Like if you say, like let's say you said something before, like, oh, I like this, and they get it, for,
They
you,
get it for you.
Yeah.
then like that.
That's more
I
And
think
sentimental.
that's
more-
different too. Yeah, that's like more sentimental. Like they're listening to you. They listen to things you
Yeah.
like. That type of thing. That's different. But like if you're just like, oh, like buy me this bag. Like I want
Or even
this
something
bag
so
or
little,
whatever
like,
it is. Yeah.
If I want, oh, I've been wanting this primer from Ulta. Like, they specifically go to
Yeah.
Ulta for that exact primer that you got.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just something meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Or like planning dates. I think that's also a big one that a bunch of guys don't like to do. Or
Yeah.
they find it so hard.
they make it seem like, oh, you do it.
Yeah.
You go
Or like you reserve
I-
the place.
yeah.
Or like it just takes the whole point.
It's, if a girl can do it, a guy can do it. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Like, or even then, like, mutual. But like, you know, guys should always.
Again, the point is we like scared to do it because we don't know if you're gonna like it or not. Because that's just how we think. Oh, I can't do this because you're probably gonna think it's not big
But like,
enough. It's not good
wouldn't
enough.
the girl give you those type of vibes though? If for you, what if the girl's giving you vibes like she doesn't give a fuck about materialistic things?
Well, yeah, that. But like at the same time, like I said, this
You're
it's like
overthinking
this
it.
generation. Like everybody just want like something big because of social media. Like you have to like have something big, something nice, something this. So if you want to do something little, it's like, damn, this probably might not be enough.
for something. Yeah.
Because
But I feel like whenever you do it out of a good heart, you never lose. You know?
Yeah.
Like
You
damn,
do.
that was deep.
if
Not for real. They got deep so quick. Fuck. Give me the toilet paper.
No,
I mean, the
just
paper towel.
saying. No, I'm just saying, like, you won't lose anything if you do something like that. At the end of the day, she's gonna be the one losing a guy that's willing to do stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Like
just-
that,
lot of
doing
guys
those
don't.
things.
That's
A
true.
lot of
Yeah.
guys, that,
It
yeah.
all depends on the girl, to be honest.
I feel like you shouldn't be scared of doing those things. Like you don't lose anything with doing those little things.
Plus, like Vanessa said, you kind of know what type of vibe you're getting into when
Yeah.
you meet a girl. Like
Yeah, I
a
feel
girl,
like if a
you'll
bitch
find
is
out pretty
pulling up
quick.
with-
Yeah.
Oh no, keep talking.
Wait.
No, I was saying, yeah, no, like I was just basically saying, like I understand what you say. Like you kind of gotta know what type of girl you're getting into with, because some girls you can tell instantly, like the moment you meet them, or just by like their social media,
Yeah.
like how they act in the public. So like
I
imagine
met some
how they would
stuck
be.
up
Yeah.
ass bitches. I'm
Yeah.
talking about
Name one.
Yeah.
stuck up ass bitches. Shut up. Quit being messy. No, bro. Like literally, they're so fucking stuck up. Like all they talk about is just fucking materialistic things. Like this guy's private parts. Like just
Lord have mercy.
weird ass shit. Like I'm just like, bro. Like what do you have in your brain? What the fuck do you have in your brain? Like you literally have nothing in your brain. Like you're an escort.
respect.
You're a prostitute. I see you as a prostitute. No, like for real. No, there's too many, bro. Like you know what the fuck. You
Name
know what I'm
5.
talking about. Like I'm not gonna fucking
Get into
say your
detail,
name so
but-
you can get fucking famous. Like damn, bitch, you already pop your. Anyways, no, bro. I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, yeah, respect yourself because like
That's the thing. Nobody respect themselves no more. Well, not nobody.
trying to get with
Some
a guy
people.
for like
A lot of
money, bro.
people,
Like
bro.
it's just
Yeah.
fucking crazy, bro. That just tells you a lot. Your daddy never gave you money. Never mind. She don't even got a daddy. Sorry.
But just if you're watching this, you know you have to know now by now that she's talking about you. Come on.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh my god.
That's kind of messed up.
Anyways, I don't want to fucking
Are you
hear
talking
it.
about? Sorry about your dad.
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fuck that. I feel like, oh my God, we got off talking. The let them theory. Dahlia, answer the damn let
Yeah,
them theory.
that's what I was like. I didn't know where y'all were going with that.
All
but
right, so like, what do you think about the let them theory? Do you agree with it
let
or
them-
not?
Yeah, I mean, you can't make anybody do anything. Like I feel like you can't make anyone come correct for you. you can't change a man, you can't change a lady. Like if somebody's already like that, like
you can't change a man. I hope you heard that.
Yeah, you gotta
cannot
let
change
things
a man.
be.
Stop trying.
Yeah,
it's not
you
gonna work.
cannot change a man. Like I promise.
Well,
you.
I mean, a man can change for the right girl.
He can, but
If
that's
he wants to
not
change, he
if
will
he
change.
wants
You
to.
can't
Yeah.
change.
It's just like if I like the same thing could apply for like a girl. Like if they want to take a guy serious, or if they, you know,
They
like
wanna stop hoeing
if they
around.
want to start respecting themselves because they're I really like this guy. Like they'll let all that stuff go. Like you have to let everything fall into place. Like
if they wanted to.
you can't
do it.
control anything that's already like meant to be. So
If
like
it's meant to be,
let it be.
It's meant to be. Shut the fuck up.
Just let it. You can't control things. That's the main thing.
Personally, me, I feel like, just hear me out. I think that it's gonna sound a little controversial, but like I feel like the let them theory is, it's a yes and a no for me, because like, for example, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and I really, really like them, like I really do really genuinely like them, and they try to leave me, I'm not gonna just let them walk out of my life. But
oh,
no, hold on,
Pause.
you make me sound crazy.
Thank you. Pause.
No, you make me sound
No,
crazy.
you make yourself sound crazy. We didn't say anything.
You got that one by your
No, wait, no, that's not what I meant. Like,
He
meaning
said,
like,
"You're not leaving." Going through his head, "You're not leaving." I said, "Okay,
close the door.
I'm staying."
no, what I meant by that is like, like we could talk it out. Like, I'm the type of person where like, I don't give up, you know? Like, if I don't give up on you, if you're trying to give up on me easily and I don't give up on you, like, I'm gonna try to see what the fuck is going on. Like, I got a very high pride. So if I'm like trying to work my way around and conversating with you and trying to figure out
If they want to leave, let them go.
Huh?
If they want to leave, let them go. Because
I mean,
it's only
the
gonna
way
hurt you.
you have to see that though is like, imagine letting that person get that same access to you when they're done with you. They're gonna think that you're easily accessible to them.
And now
so
they're gonna
like,
start
and
fucking
that's
up.
the issue, because like a
fucking
lot
up.
of girls
No,
like.
because when a girl is done, she's done.
Yeah, and that's valid. But what if when a
Once
man
they
is
come
done,
back.
what's to say that afterwards his effort is gonna change towards you? Like, what if he shows no effort and he's like, well, I can do the bare minimum and get away with it because she wants me to stay with her.
Yep. That's why.
Like
Yeah, you're
that's the
right.
thing, because like from there it's like, what's so easy?
thinking about
What
it,
else
hold
is
on.
She don't
keeping
wanna
him
listen
from
to it.
staying?
No,
you know,
I'm thinking about it. Hold on. You make me sound... No. I'm not going to say like I'm... Like, if you're trying to leave and I'm trying
Girl,
to
you
like...
said it already. We
No,
heard
bro,
it.
hold on.
You
Wait,
said
let
it
me
already.
fucking speak, bro.
You said it
If
already.
he's trying to leave me and like, obviously, like, we've been through a lot, or like, he's just tired of it, you know, like, we could try to fix it out, communicate it out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could always change someone's mind just by speaking up. Communication is key. Do y'all agree?
yeah,
Yes.
communication is key.
I feel
Yeah.
like if you just speak up a little bit, just like push a little bit, just, you know, like it's right there. You can just speak and just know that you... Because I feel like if shit was in the back of your head and you feel like, damn, like I could have said this, like I should have just said this, maybe it would have worked out differently. You know what I mean? Like knowing that you could have said something and like...
to avoid it.
Okay, you explain it better now.
Right,
At
that's
first
what-
time you sound crazy.
No,
Okay,
that's not what I meant. Like,
that's
oh,
better.
you're not gonna leave me. No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be a toxic person. I was just talking about that. I don't like people like that. I'm not like that.
She don't like people like that. She is like that.
Shut up, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
I guess I could see that point. But yeah,
Like,
I would
if you
still
could just
definitely
speak up,
be
like-
yeah. But those are things you speak about like once the situation comes to play, because it's
but if they still want to leave right out, okay, yeah, like
because you can't like
I don't know what to tell
Yeah,
you,
you can't
bro.
force somebody to
them.
be with you. Then.
Like if,
I don't know.
if,
It's
not
like
gonna
if they
help
give
out.
up on you that easily, like I said, like what else means that like eventually next, you know, disagreement they're not gonna up and leave or try to leave again.
Yeah, you're right about that too. Yeah, I guess I didn't see it like that. Like, damn, you're trying so hard to keep something, but then like one little thing goes wrong again, and then they're so quick to
Yeah,
leave.
it just shows you how much of an effort they have towards you.
I think it has
That
to be
makes
mutual.
sense. Yeah, I think it has to be.
mutual.
You have to care enough on both ends.
Right, I
Like
think-
if you feel like you're the one pushing it and they're like not budging, like, it's just kind of let it go, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not the type where I like. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the type to like chase nobody or do nothing
Yeah.
like that. Like, bro, my pride is very high. But like,
Yeah.
if I'm trying to communicate with you and trying to tell
Yeah.
you, like, hey, like, let's try to work it out. Just know, like, I really want this. You know what I mean?
Because I mean, communication isn't begging. That's just trying to
Yeah. But
understand where they're
nowadays
coming
people
from.
be like, she's fucking begging for my attention. Like, yeah, I got
And
her
that's
on
not the case.
my
Yeah.
finger. Like, no, it's not that. It's just I'm trying to communicate with you, sir. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think communication is key or not? Like, do you think I sound crazy right now? Because I feel like I have reason.
Communication is key, I feel like, but also what's very important is that they're understanding, because you can communicate all you want, and if they're not willing to see your point of view, it's like that communication isn't going to go anywhere.
I feel like it has to be mutual. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It has to be mutual from both ends.
They have to be willing to see your point of view too.
Without just resulting to leaving you or
Luckily,
giving
I
up.
do not go through that, so don't think that. But I'm just saying, if I were to go through that with, you know, like, I do it if I really, like, really want this, like, and you're trying to leave me, like, I'm gonna try to fix it out, trying to be a normal adult human being. We're both grown here, trying to fix it. If you don't want to fix it, then
There's not much you can do after that. Yeah.
I don't know. There's a door. I mean, there's a brick wall behind it. You could try to leave, but you're not gonna leave. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
This is gonna be like,
This is like, nah, this bitch is capping, bro. I'm
Oh my
so
God.
dead. This bitch is lying. No, I'm kidding. Do you feel like your partner should agree with all the boundaries that you have, or can you like work around it and see if y'all can work something out together? Now, what I mean by that is like if you're dating somebody and you like set the boundaries right then and there. Like for example, Musa, listen to me real quick because like you got something to say about this. If you're dating a girl or you're dating a guy and they're like, I don't want you to go out. I don't want you to go out to parties or none of that. I do not want that. Just letting you know right now before we even get serious. I don't like girls who party. I don't like guys who party. What I mean by boundaries is like, do you think you try to work around it? Like maybe like try to be like, okay, well, what if I go with you to parties? Or what if I go with maybe even your sister or your brother to parties or your siblings so you feel comfortable enough, your family, so you feel comfortable enough for me to go out? Type shit. Just an example. Parties just came up to my mind. Like, do you think you can work around it? Or like, then and there you're going to say like, no, I don't care. I'm still going to go out. And no, you're not going to control me type thing.
Type shit.
What do you think?
Who? Oh, me?
You, bro.
Shit. Yeah, you can walk around it, of course. You can't just say yes because of somebody say, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that. And you be like, yeah, because it's not going to, at the end of the day, it's not gonna help any of y'all out because it's going to be on your mind like, damn, I can't do this no more.
Right.
And then you're probably going to want to do it. And then you're going to end up doing it.
Doing it behind
and
their
it's going
back.
to fuck up. Yeah, it's going to fuck up. So I feel like y'all can work something out. So, yeah.
What about you? You feel like you can work around the boundaries?
You can. I feel like just as long as both of y'all are honest about how y'all feel about the boundaries, I feel like it should be. Because if you tell them like, yeah, it's fine, and then you're like, you can't throw it in their face that, oh, why are you doing this? Whenever you agreed that you're okay, you know, because that also brings problems too.
I feel like people get more territorial too. Like once you like say yes to everything, like if a guy's like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that, and you're like, yes, yes, yes.
That's
you're
what-
like, oh, okay, I can control this girl.
That's what
I have her on my leash.
that's what most girls do nowadays. Like they just say yes to everything. Like you can't do this, you can't do that. But then y'all don't go the other way around. Y'all don't say the same thing the other way. Like you guys get in a relationship and it's like you in fucking prison or something. Like you can't like y'all basically can't do anything. Like it's like you like motherfuckers in prison be having like more freedom. Like they have more freedom, more happiness than you in a relationship.
People in prison have more freedom.
More
crazy.
freedom than y'all in
They
a
have more
relationship. I
daylight
promise
savings.
you. Like you can't talk to this guy, you can't go here, you can't move this way, you can't have your phone, you can't do this. And y'all just be like, yeah. But then the guy can do the same exact thing
hell no.
he told you that you can't do.
Oh,
like
hell
I've
no.
seen that so many times.
Absolutely
and
not. Like if you definitely tell me
it's so
not to
normal
do something,
these days for that. I don't
you
understand.
can't do it either, sir. I don't give a fuck if you're a man. The fuck. What do you think?
Well, I feel like boundaries are definitely set prior or should be set prior before getting in a relationship. But I mean, I feel like if it's something where it just progressively gets to where you're trying to control somebody, then it's not necessarily like a healthy thing. But like if you can definitely work around boundaries, especially if it's something where it's like, it has to be mutual on both ends. Does that make sense? But
You can grab her.
Just don't put your foot down.
You're gonna smash him. But yeah, I think it's something that you can work against. Like you can work, but it has to be on both ends. It has to be mutual. Like you can't expect for me to do something and you not do it. Does that make sense? Because you're not gonna control me, and then any little thing is you're gonna have things your way. Like that doesn't work out.
That's not.
But
how
yeah,
it's gonna work around
I feel
here.
like boundaries can be respected, and there should be a way to where it's equal. If that makes sense.
I feel like, like I said, it all goes back to when I was younger. I feel like I was a little delusional and just been like, yes, yes, yes. But like now I feel like when you're an adult and you matured in your head, I feel like it doesn't have to be toxic. It doesn't have to be like, oh, boundaries. No, I can't do this. Or like do it behind their backs. Like if they don't want you to do something, you could work around and say like, okay, like why don't you want me to do it? And how can we work around it to see if like for example, what I just said about the partying. I don't want to party. I'm just saying like, for example, or like, oh, you don't want me to text this guy? Well, what if it's a guy that I have business with? Or like, you know what I mean? Like just go around the...
There's always a way to find.
There's always a way. There's always a way around the boundary. And if we come to an agreement, like it's cool. Like I feel like you could always come to an agreement about boundaries. But like like who said you have to set them prior? I think you did, right?
Yeah, you have to set that from the beginning.
In a relationship.
Yeah, because it can't just be something where it's just like it's one thing and then it becomes another thing and then it just becomes toxic to where like you're trying to control somebody because that can get out of hand really quick too. Like, oh, you can't go out. Oh, well, now you can't go out with your friends either. Like stuff like that is not healthy at all, and it can progressively get worse. So there's things that you should set in place prior, and like it has to benefit both of you guys equally. As long as boundaries aren't something where you're, like I said, trying to control somebody, then I don't see them as being anything that's bad. You just see them running around.
No, you can just hear her little footsteps. What's one boundary? Just list one boundary to each of y'all. What's one boundary that y'all like? I can't be with this girl if she does this like type of shit. What's one boundary that you could set?
OnlyFans.
Like I said, prostitute, honey.
Oh my god.
What about you, Vanessa?
Hey man, no offense to no OnlyFans girls, man. Do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Respect to you. I'm just saying, me personally, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
My homie cannot pay like $5 to see you naked. Like that's crazy, man.
Wild.
That's wild, bro.
Wild.
I'm sorry, bro. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Respect to y'all though. Do your thing, man. Get your money up.
Like imagine if I had, I would never.
Never said never.
I would never. No. I could bet my life on it. I hope I drop dead if I'm lying.
Whoa.
I hope I drop dead if I'm lying. But if I had an OnlyFans, which I would never because I respect myself. Anyways, if I did, like imagine anybody could see my body online. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Yeah. My boyfriend's dad could literally go pay $5 to see my body. Like that's how I see it. It's like weird. Like anyone could see your body online. Like that's crazy. Anyways, yeah, go.
I think for me, as long as like if there's trust and he's being loyal, I feel like the boundaries, it's good to have boundaries and everything.
No, what's one boundary that you would like what's one thing that you're like, I'm not dating this man if he does this? Like what's one thing that you're like, nope, it's a nope?
If he has a girl best friend.
Ooh, I knew.
That's crazy.
If he has a girl best friend.
That's
a good one. That's a good one. You?
Mine is if he's too friendly.
Damn.
I can't date someone too friendly. I feel like they know those type of people that know anyone and everybody. Like I can't because I'm just like so many people know so much about you,
I just
and it's
feel
just like
who
knows.
At the same time,
I have a couple.
You got a couple.
One is if you have more girlfriends than I do, because why do you have more girlfriends than me?
No, yeah.
Why do you have more
Second is
friends?
if you're friendly for sure. Like if you're friendly to girls in front of my face, especially, bro, like that's just the most disrespectful thing you could do. Like
y'all like tripping, bro. I'm sorry.
I can't expect you to like imagine what you would do behind my back while I'm not there. Like fuck, I'm not gonna be over here looking like a hawk over you. Like fuck no. Like I need you to be not rude to bitches, but
That's another thing.
You don't have to be rude.
That's my personality. I can't be
I
mean
don't
to
mean
people.
rude because I know some girls like that, but
cordial, mutual, respectful. There's a line, don't cross it. Like it's right here. There's a pillow between you and this girl, don't cross it. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
but not
being too nice is
necessarily be
crazy.
rude. Like there's a difference between being like cordial and keeping everything casual and
but like being
not
too friendly
weird.
and like, oh my god,
Yeah,
you know what I
like,
mean?
no,
That's how it
That's the
starts.
thing,
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
The little tap on the fucking what is this, shoulder? No, this is arm.
Little.
The little on the arm is doing too much. Like, relax.
Or being like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Right.
Damn, let motherfuckers compliment me, bro. Goddamn. Like, you're so funny. I think
He's
what
one of
if
the
I'm
few.
funny?
Absolutely
I am.
not.
I feel attacked right
But
now.
if
Y'all
a
attacking
girl
me
told
like,
my man that he was so funny,
okay, what if I'm funny? Like,
that's
What
crazy.
you
Or
wanna
like
have to
when
do,
girls
lie?
tell you, you know how like girls tell you like, oh my gosh,
There's
you
a
look
fucking
so
saying,
cute.
if you can make her jiggle, you can.
if you can make her jiggle, you can make. I don't even know what the fuck that shit was. Nah, I
If you
forgot.
can make her giggle, you can make her jiggle, bruh. Like, I'm not doing that. So if you're laughing at a man's joke, bitch, you want him. Sorry. Anyways, sorry.
They're tripping. I'm sorry.
No,
Y'all
I'm
tripping.
sorry. If a girl,
He's like, wait, hold
Y'all
on.
tripping, bro.
you
Y'all-
have to agree with me on this.
No, yeah.
If a girl's literally like, okay, if Musa, let's say we were dating, and then she's over here saying that, oh my god, you're so funny.
What if I'm funny?
It doesn't fucking matter. She needs to like.
I think girls just understand girls to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like
they'll start
there's
saying,
a girl-
yeah, they
about,
start
right?
saying
Yeah.
like those snarky comments, like, "Oh my gosh, y'all are so cute." Whenever they
Whole
say
time
that,
you want him.
No,
Whole
that's
time you
no.
want him. Whole time you want
That'd be
him.
y'all best friends too. That'd be like
No.
some
That's-
girl
I don't
y'all
know
close
what
to.
best
That's how it be, to be honest.
Oh, that's crazy.
It'd be like y'all best friends.
That's
that,
crazy. Nope. Anyways,
Yeah.
nope.
But yeah, being too nice is crazy. Y'all tripping on that one, man.
I mean,
Oh my god, they're
I
so
just- but
we
it
don't say it
just-
in a bad
together.
way.
it just-
Oh my
it
god,
just-
your
you
girlfriend
can
is
see
so
where it gets out of
pretty.
hand. Yeah.
it just,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's like respect to it too. Like,
Like, cause think of it in like from a male perspective. Like, if you were dating a girl and you
exactly.
bring
Put it
a
in
guy
male
around,
perspective.
it's kind of like, and you know that guy's being overly funny or overly a little different than what he is around you. You're just kind of like, okay, you're doing this to try and get her
Yeah, that's
attention.
different.
No,
That's different.
you know when
Different
guys
type of
start
energy.
acting
Thing.
different in front of certain girls,
that's one of the things I hate
Bruh.
about guys.
I
Like,
hate
Exactly. So
Why?
imagine
When
if
we
it's a
talking about-
girl.
it pisses me off
When
when
you're talking
people.
about-
It pisses me off when people do that. Like, they're not funny when this guy's
Yeah,
around.
just
But
say
as soon
names.
as a girl comes around, that's when the jokes come out. They start like talking shit about their own friends just to
That's
make
what
the
I'm
girl
saying.
laugh.
But some girls
That-
are like
they
that
start
as well.
pillow talking.
Yeah, that's a problem. But
Pillow
if you
talking.
Girls are
like,
like
but
that
if you
too,
like, if
yeah.
you like,
Bro, girls
actually-
are like that too. Don't even fucking get me started on the
Like,
fucking
they're
girl. Y'all
all
are
of a sudden
literally
giggly
pick-me's.
and
Y'all
yeah.
are pick-me's. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
that-
thing.
I know so
girls
many
who
guys
start
like
acting
that.
crazy once a guy gets around, like, relax.
I'm like,
Fucking
damn, bro.
relax.
Like, I've been around girls where like
Calm
they're
down.
completely different when it's just all girls, and then boom, a guy comes and all of a sudden,
a sudden,
oh yeah,
everything's
they
funny.
agree with
All of a
everything.
sudden, everything's
yeah.
funny.
And you're just kind of
All
like,
of a
okay,
sudden.
you don't act like this.
No,
you know, but
like,
whatever.
Chill out. Like, that's also embarrassing on, like,
Yeah.
you're with that girl. That's also embarrassing on you, too. Like, chill out.
Yeah.
Boy crazy. That's what I call boy crazy. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Like, no, you a pick me. Or like, oh my God, when you're with like a group of friends, like girls, for example, let's say all of us are like friends and this is the guy, let's say y'all just trying to impress him. I'm like, oh my God, Vanessa, did you wash your hair today? Like, it looks a little
Yeah,
oily.
like weird little
Type
things
shit,
like
That's
that.
Dahlia, your Uggs, they're real or are they fake?
No, they're
Type
fake.
shit, like what?
Guys be doing that a
Things
lot.
like
Like
that,
there's
bro.
a
Like,
lot of girls like that.
Guys
Like
does
they'll
it a
call
lot,
you
too.
out on little things. Like, oh, is that a fake LV bag?
bro, I've definitely had that happening before. Like, I'm just like, bitch. I literally look at them like,
It's just like
Bitch.
you look at them and you're like, you don't act like this.
get the fuck out of here.
But
Like,
we're not in front
this
of
is
a
why I
man.
don't be around you and guys. Like,
Yeah.
hell no. Like,
Shit, you can't do that shit to me.
You,
Is that a
you
fake?
call
I'm
right
like,
back
yes,
out?
that shit fake as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
have you ever
I
had
don't
that
give a
happen
fuck.
to you or no?
yeah. I mean, like I feel like I don't hang out a bunch of girls for that reason. I feel like it's hard to find friends for that same reason that they're just always
You just don't ever know who's genuine, I guess.
Or, like,
sometimes.
they're always plotting against you.
Yeah. I'd be so scared to like,
Yeah.
you know, like, I don't know, not scared, but like, bring like friends around my boyfriend because you never know people's intentions because like they'll be like certainly like different. You know what I mean? You'll never know
Yeah.
people's
Yeah.
intentions, bro. Like, there's people that like be plotting against you, like you said. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you never know.
Yeah, for sure.
People be pick-me's, guys and girls. The guys are guys are even more embarrassing. You're a fucking guy.
It's so.
You're a fucking guy. Relax.
That shit happens a lot with guys, man. They start
Yeah.
talking shit about their friend because there's a girl around.
Or they start trying to
That shit
fight
bad.
you in front
Yeah.
of the girl, like play fighting.
That shit hurt, bro. Like, damn, bro, relax, bro. I know you're strong and shit, but damn, bro, like,
They'll be like, how much you rip at the gym?
How much you at the gym? I
like
do
shit-
more than you, bro.
shit like
Chill
that,
out.
though, it doesn't bother
Let's
me,
get
to
the
be
fighting right
honest.
now. Let's get the
'cause
boxing right now. Bring the gloves out. Like, calm down.
it affects some guys, but like people like me, I don't give a fuck. You talk your shit, bro. Like, I don't care about what other people think. So like, it doesn't bother me. Like if you tell, is that shoe fake? I'm like, yeah, that shit fake, bro. I bought it like $10. The fuck.
Oh, like you wouldn't care.
Yeah, I don't care what people think. So it doesn't bother me when guys do it to me.
Yeah, but people will die to be. This is not fake. Calm down.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro.
It's
Like
not that serious.
everybody
Yeah.
wanna be
Calm
like,
down.
guys wanna be like, they have to show off and.
That's you're gonna go broke trying to look rich. So
If I'm broke, I'll tell a girl I'm broke. I ain't got. She said, "Let's go out." I say, "Are you paying?" Because I'm broke. Like I do not give a fuck. Like guys can't do that. Like they have to like show that they have money or they have this, they have that. If I don't have it, I don't have it. Like what you gonna do?
Yeah.
I
Like,
feel like a girl should pay for a guy's dinner and like it's their birthday or something. You know what I mean?
or something. Like sometimes you better pay for my shit too. What the fuck? What
I don't know about that, Musa.
yeah, you see, that's what you see.
I don't know
You see,
about
that's-
that, Musa.
This is what's wrong
No,
with
you
girls.
know what? Hold on.
No,
wait, Musa, hold on.
I'm
Let
not
me read.
I'm not waiting this time. I'm not waiting this time.
Let me redo this. Hold on. Let me redo this, please.
It better be the same shit
All right,
I'm about to
no.
say.
Hold on. Look. I sound so bad right now. But look,
Okay.
hold on. Of course, whenever you guys go out, I feel like the guy has to pay. I don't care what you say, bro. The guy has to pay. But if the guy is working or he's at home or like he's like, I'm hungry. Do you want me to get you something? Do you want me to like bring you something? Do you want me to Uber Eats something to you? Do you want me to, or like I bring him food, like, or like I'm eating right now. I'm like, oh, do you want something from even if they say no, go ahead and bring them the fucking food. I feel like a girl, it's okay for you to do that. But like if y'all go out to a restaurant and like you do physically let her pay the waitress, like.
And nothing wrong with that. If you're my girlfriend, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying like all the time, but if like, let's say like
Once in a blue moon,
like you say, oh, I got it. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But like, it's not mandatory for a guy to pay all the damn time.
Okay,
like I can have money. I'm like, let me pay. She's like, okay, let me pay this time. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. This is what's wrong with you girls these days.
Shut up, bro,
Yeah,
because
feel
I
like,
just
no.
told you.
Nah.
If he's hungry and he wants food and
I'm
he's
not talking
working
about you.
right
That's
now-
you.
Oh.
I'm talking about like in general.
Oh,
like
girls in
girls feel
general.
like in a relationship. It's like like I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying like in general, like girls feel like in a relationship is everything have to come from a guy.
Mandatory,
It's
yeah.
like it's come from a guy. Like he have to give all the time. Like the girl doesn't have to give because
And especially if a guy's telling you like, hey, I don't have the money right now. Like I feel like you
a
should
nigga
respect
like me,
that.
I'm gonna tell you I don't have money. Shit.
There's
I don't
nothing
give
wrong with a guy
fuck.
saying that, but like if a guy's trying to fake it to make it and be like, yeah, I got this, and then like they really don't got it like that, then you can't expect the girl to not feel like, oh, well, you need to pay since you got all this money. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
stop acting
I don't
like
know
you know
who
what I'm
need to
talking
hear
about.
this, but sometimes pay for your man. Like when y'all go out to eat, sometimes pay.
She's
Like
giving you the side
yeah,
eye
sometimes
right
pay for your man. Like there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Pay for your man sometimes. It's like that's not even supposed to be a thing. It's like we're in a relationship. It's supposed to be like that.
Oh, what you gonna say? 50-50?
No, it's not 50-50. Maybe like, you know what I'm saying, 90-10. You know what I'm saying? At least put some effort into it. Like make me feel like okay, Valentine's Day is coming. Like, do you think it's only for girls or it's for both ways?
I feel like it's
If
only
you
for girls.
See what I'm saying? That's the problem.
I don't know
That
about
is the
that
problem.
I
one.
feel like it's only for
I
girls.
cannot agree with you on that.
Everything is for girls. Everything that when it comes to like showing love it have to be coming from a guy to a girl. Like y'all don't show
what
anything
about all
every
the holidays
time.
that came up? Their birthdays, Eid.
Their birthday. That's what.
That ain't no holiday. That's
See what I'm saying?
Wait.
Like everything have to come from a guy. Like y'all don't show anything like towards us. Like everything have to coming from us.
No,
what
but you
think
know
on my
what?
birthday?
Look, I'm not
That's
gonna
my
lie to you.
birthday.
For Valentine's Day, bruh, I think it mainly has to be on the girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, go ahead and give the man
mainly.
chocolates. Go ahead.
At least, yeah.
Ooh, chocolates. I'm not saying go all out. You cannot go all out like that. The guy.
I'm not saying
does
go
for
to
you.
book me a hotel and put flowers in the floor and balloons and shit like that. No, I'm not saying that. But like, at least give me something too, like something.
Yeah.
Okay,
something
but
simple.
okay, you didn't
know what I'm
say
saying?
that. You said it has to be for both. No,
It
like
had to be for both. I didn't say. I never said like it have to be big. I'm just saying it
it's
have to be
mainly
big for
on the girl. It mainly focuses on the girl.
on the girl. But y'all have to give some too.
Okay, that's what
At
you
least a
didn't
little.
say that. You didn't
That's
say that.
what-
I
but
thought
you
you
know.
meant like they both have to put the same effort in that damn day, February.
no,
14th.
that's
He's
crazy.
trying to say that the holiday overall doesn't necessarily cater
But
to
it
one
focuses
gender.
more on the girl.
To one gender.
I can't agree with you on that.
Go on Google and
That's
search on
crazy.
Valentine's
What do
Day
you
and
think?
see if they're
Like, do
gonna
you
say
What
that.
do you
think it's
think?
just for a female?
No, what,
Listen, say what
it's not. It's
say
not
what
what
you
they make it
say.
seem like.
You
Do
can
not
say what
hold
you-
back what you
yeah.
say.
It's
We
not-
all have different opinions,
Don't
bro.
think about like how it's been going on. think about
Think
how
about
it's
what you
supposed
feel.
to be.
If you feel like
yeah.
it's for a girl, go ahead. If you feel like it's for both of you, then just say
I
that.
mean, I feel like it does focus more on the girl.
It focuses more on the girl.
I feel like it. I'm not saying like don't give anything
Exactly.
to your
It
boyfriend.
focuses more on the girl, but it's not supposed to be.
But I feel like the guy.
It's not supposed to be 50-50, but it's supposed to be at least 90 and 10. Give me 10% of something at least.
Okay,
Like it's not supposed to be
that's what I just
100%.
said. If you give the guy chocolates, okay, at least you see that she's doing something. The efforts are being shown. But if you're a girl and you're with the guy, you do
Pussy
not.
it's not a Valentine's gift.
No,
It's not a Valentine's Day
I
gift.
didn't say that.
I'm just telling you that's not a Valentine's Day gift. You can't be like, oh, okay, like, he bought me
I'ma
this
get
and this
down
and this. So
later,
so tonight I'm gonna give it to him. No, you give me that every night. Like it's nothing special about that. I'm just saying, like in a relationship, pussy is not supposed to be a gift. Like that's just something you have and
Okay.
like
On February 14th, you're in a relationship. The girl gives the man the girl gives the man chocolates or just something, boxers,
Something
whatever.
little, yes.
Boxers, shirt, whatever. And then the guy goes all out and he does so much more. I don't
Perfect.
feel like she should, you know what I mean?
You see how you just
But
said it?
I don't think that's what he's trying to say.
You
that
see
it
how
has
you
to
just
be
said it the
that.
first time? That's it.
Yeah,
just give me a
that's what I
chocolate.
agree.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's what he's.
That's what I'm just trying to tell you.
Oh, I thought you meant
Because-
like,
No,
we
it's
can
not.
both go.
No, they
Because
don't
it
have to
doesn't
go
focus
50-50.
more on the girl. Like, I'm not saying the girl doesn't give anything to the guy.
That's what I'm trying to tell
I'm
you.
not
Like, you
saying
have to-
that.
Because like I get what you're saying with like it does kind of
Focus on the girl.
focus more
Yeah.
on a female, but then at the same time it's like okay.
It's about love.
So does
it's not
a
even.
female?
Yeah.
Is the girl the only one that deserves any sort of
something, yeah.
love, any sort of affection? You get what I'm saying? Because like it's the same way like in a relationship overall. He can't
you.
just be like, oh yeah, the girl is the
But I
only
feel
one
like
that
a date-
deserves affection or reassurance. You get what I'm saying?
But I feel
So,
like a date doesn't determine, because like me personally, if I'm in a relationship, I'm already giving you like little gifts here and there. Fuck the date. Fuck February 14th.
no, and that's valid. That's
you know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
saying.
So
But
like, if it's a day for that, like
Yeah.
I expect you to, like I'm chilling. I do a lot already. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if,
but he also do a lot.
Yeah.
Too.
So what?
He
How do you
gives you a
explain?
little
So does
things
he do
when
the
it's not
bare
Valentine's
minimum
Day.
on the other
He give it
days,
to you.
or
He
what does
give
he
you a
do?
little things too.
I feel like if a guy is giving you really good treatment throughout the whole year, you'll naturally give him things.
Yeah.
Like because you want to.
that's what I'm saying. If I'm in a
You know?
relationship with a guy, I tend to spoil
Yeah.
him like crazy.
Like,
you know?
Yeah.
you're gonna
That
spoil
doesn't
him
mean
on
you don't have to do it on
Valentine's
Valentine's Day.
Day on any day.
Did I say that?
That's what you
Did
said.
I say that?
That's what
no,
you're saying,
I'm
though.
not saying that.
My
I'm
point-
saying you
my
can give
point-
him chocolates. Fuck.
My point was-
Damn, get the whole fucking batch at this
to
point.
close this
the
out.
whole fucking store.
They understand my point. My point was just give. It's not only one way. That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's supposed to
say
be like
that.
this. At least like this. You know what I'm saying? The guy goes 100%. You go 10%. At least. That's
what I'm
all we
telling
want.
you.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I'm saying, if they both, I just feel like it focuses more on a girl in general. I feel like this is a girl, this is a guy. For Valentine's Day, guy has to do more. Girl can do a little bit. That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So yeah,
She basically agreed to what I said now. Basically.
bro,
That's all I'm
I
saying.
did. Y'all just got my words out of context. I swear. But it does focus more on a girl. That I still stand on that.
Yes,
it still
we all
focuses
stand
more
on
on a
that.
girl. But yes, obviously, I'm not gonna come empty-handed on Valentine's Day.
Most girls do. That's my point.
Oh,
Most girls
a lot
do.
of girls do.
yes,
That's
okay.
the point. That was my point. Most girls do, and I'm saying it's not supposed to be like that. It's
I'm
supposed
gonna
at
give you a
least
little gift card, some
yes, at
chocolates,
least
some
anything.
something.
Just give
At least
something,
something.
not just Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Gucci is
That's not it, bro.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
He said Gucci.
Nah, Gucci is crazy.
That too though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gucci is not. It's not a present. It's not a present for birthday. It's not a present for Valentine's Day. It's not a present for Christmas. For nothing. It's not a gift, bro. Like don't settle for less. You know what I'm saying? Know your worth, my guy. Shit.
That's crazy. Let's see guys what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. I got.
What do you think? You think it focuses more on a girl?
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, would you come up empty-handed in a?
No, I think guys also deserve flowers too,
Mm-hmm.
because guys also never get flowers.
Yeah, guys never get flowers.
Guys never get. I saw this post that said guys only get flowers on their funeral. And that's crazy.
Yeah, which that's so
Stop.
sad.
That is
And I saw
so
that, and it's
sad.
so sad because you like would think about it too. Like flowers don't just grow for a female. You know, like you could go the extra mile, get a little every now and then. I'm not saying like
Maybe even like
how
the
a
flowers
man
that never
does,
die,
but
like a little small bouquet of
yeah,
flowers
it can
that
be
never
something
die for a
cute.
guy.
I mean, I
don't
feel
know.
like people are like, oh, that men are that's so corny. Like, you know, men definitely
That's where
do
you get
have
fucked
that.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where you fucked over. That's where you get the guys that just want to fuck you and leave. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the point. Men deserve love too. That was the point.
Yeah. Do you guys think that a man? I already know you're fucking answering this, so don't even get me started, man. Do y'all think a guy should get his birthday dinner paid for? Why and why not?
I think so. For sure.
That's the bare minimum.
It's
like,
your birthday.
Shut up, Musa.
that's something normal.
No, some girls.
Some girls, they're like, fuck
Yeah.
no.
I
They're
know.
not gonna
That's
do
what I'm
it.
saying. Like it's bare minimum. It's
Like,
that's
for
not even
example,
supposed to be a
me,
thing.
like,
We in a relationship. Like, girl, do you love me or not? Like, what are you saying? It's just my birthday, bro. It's like once in a year, bro.
It's the only way to find out.
Like, bro, it's not even supposed to be that big of a deal.
because
It's just,
you know, like he already pays all the time, so like just one day, you know, his birthday,
Like his
and,
special date, yeah.
Yeah.
You at least
oh, I
treat
just
him.
remember one.
What?
If I'm dating you and you bring your friend, am I supposed to pay for her too? Not on her birthday.
No,
No.
I don't. I've seen that controversy
I've seen that,
too,
yeah, I've seen that.
where it's
I've
just
seen
like,
that on
oh, I
Instagram.
got
Honestly,
mad, yeah.
Well, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I go out with my friends and their boyfriends, they pay for me.
Yeah.
But that's because they have a lot of money. But like,
Okay, rich. She only talk to rich people.
no, I didn't say that. Wait, no, that makes my boyfriend look so.
That's what you said.
Girl, you put yourself.
You gotta find it. You gotta like work on the way you say things, bro. Because you just be.
Hold on, replay
no.
that back.
Or you could say that it's just the fact that like
No.
the men that your friends date or whatever, they.
I guess it just
No, you
depends
gotta-
on the
Just like
man.
that, I
if a man
guess.
has to pay for you or not, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But like personally, me when I go out with my friends and their mans, they pay for me. But I'm not saying if they go out with me, my man has to pay for them. No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta at least let the man know that.
exactly.
Oh, my friend
like,
is coming.
It's not.
Like,
You have to pay for her. No, you don't have to. Pay
like
for her.
take you out to dinner and then invite all of your 10
then,
friends
yeah,
and
you-
pay
But
for
I feel
all
like
of
my
them.
bring
man
it up.
personally would
Crazy.
pay for my friend.
Yeah.
Now friends, that's crazy.
That's
I wouldn't
what
even
I'm
let him do
saying.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if
I
he's
don't.
going out, we're going out for example, my birthday dinner. Like I'm not gonna let my man pay for that. What the hell? Like,
I feel like as a
gonna
girl,
work
you
out.
shouldn't expect just because he's a man
Yeah,
to
just
pay
because
for
he's a
you.
man.
Because that's not your man.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's not.
yeah, like that's not your man, but
You can pay for me, but you need to go and pay for all my
you
friends.
just gotta pay for me and
Yeah.
you, sir. Like doesn't have to be more than that. Yeah, but I feel like you should pay for a guy's dinner when it's their birthday. I mean, it's just like a treat for them. Plus whatever else you have planned for him. You know, it's just like a self-care day for him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like yeah, I don't know. I feel like you should pay. But this is me. Y'all agree?
Yeah.
Melissa,
I
don't
agree.
even answer the question because I already know you agree.
agree.
But,
That's crazy.
yeah,
Yes.
Y'all agree? Okay.
We deserve so much more, man. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
We deserve so much more,
Oh
man.
my god.
Yeah, man. I'm speechless.
What do you think it is? 50-50? Do you think a girl should go 50-50?
Hell no. What the fuck?
Okay, so what do you think?
At least 50, 80, 20, at least. In a relationship, not somebody you're talking to. In a relationship, at least 80, 20. At least.
Who's 80 and who's 20?
Come on, man.
At this point. 'Cause who's 80 and who's 20? Because at this point, I don't know anymore.
Come on,
Your
man.
man
Like,
20.
Yeah, like
80
I
is
just
a
feel
guy.
like I just feel like when guys get in a relationship, they don't get no type of love. They get the bare minimum.
Okay, so
of
what do you
love.
want in a relationship? What's your ideal perfect girl?
Huh?
What's your ideal perfect
I don't
girl?
want too much, but at least give me some. At least.
Some what? Coochie?
No,
some
hell no,
money?
no.
Some what?
No,
What do you
I-
want?
Like you talking about birthday. That's not even supposed to be a thing. That's just my birthday. Like that's
yeah,
me.
that's a bare minimum. I get it, but like some
Things
girls
like
don't
that,
see that.
yeah, things
Some-
like
so
that.
we have, you know what I
That's
mean?
why we're telling them.
Yeah,
That's why we're here. You know what I'm saying? Like dinner, like Christmas, like random stuff. Like buy him, I don't know, fucking soccer jersey, like something simple, something little, like you know, what I'm saying?
How
To show
often
that
do you
hey,
think a girl should treat you? Like, you know, certain, like,
it don't even have to have a period of time. It's just once in a while. Like at least show me that like you care too. Like most guys don't have that in a relationship because they feel like it's only one way. Like you have
And
to
feel
give
like
the
a
girl
girl.
Yeah.
over and over and over, and you don't have to receive anything in return of it. So it's just I don't know.
what about
It's
you?
crazy.
You feel like a relationship should be 50, 20, 80, 80, 20?
50-20.
50,
At least 80-20. At
80-20.
least 20. You know what I'm saying?
80-20?
It doesn't have to be 100-0. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? 80-20 is...
I'm just saying.
No, I definitely do feel like a girl should do some things, but like the guy definitely has to do more.
For sure. That
Yeah.
What about you?
I
that
agree.
obviously, yeah. Like
Yeah,
most guys, if you talk to them that are in a relationship and you ask them like, name me like the last time your girl like bought you some or like did something like, you know, romantic for you, I bet you they can't tell you.
What are your red flags in a man or in a girl, Musa?
A girl who doesn't give.
Oh my god,
He's not playing.
you childish.
He's not
I'm
letting
fighting
that
for the
one
boys
go.
today, man. I'm fighting for
No,
them.
for real.
I'm fighting for the boys, man. We deserve love too, man. It's crazy.
We're not saying y'all don't deserve love, but it's just like,
That's how it is. You don't say it.
oh, do y'all think that guys should? Do you think guys are allowed to cry, or do y'all think guys are not allowed to cry?
The fuck?
They're allowed to cry.
Boy, if you're gonna cry, you better cry.
There's a verse, I don't know where, but it said
There's a
said
verse?
God wept in a verse, as in like God cried. So you're telling me like a man, like God, like, and this is getting a little bit more religious, but like someone like God was one of the most sympathetic people ever, and it's just like you're telling me a man that God created isn't able to cry.
I think a real man shows his emotions.
A real man
A real
shows his
man's gonna
emotion
cry. A real
through,
man's gonna
look,
show his
through
emotions.
how
Yeah.
so
I
you
love me an
can't
emotional
But
man.
then,
If a
again-
man,
I'm
my man
saying
is
they're
unemotionally
crybabies.
stable.
I'm not saying that somebody
Don't cry every day now. Hold on. I just
Yeah, that's
love
crazy.
me emotionally. I want him to be emotionally available. If he's nonchalant, I can't do it. I can't. Go do that.
It's not
somewhere else.
even about that. You know why most men don't cry? Because girls use it against them. At some point.
But like, have you
I've
ever
heard
heard
of
the
that
saying?
too.
Have you
At
ever
some
heard the
point.
saying? We're like, oh no, you can't cry. You're a man. Don't cry.
Yeah.
You're a man.
Yes, that's what
Don't
most
cry, you're a
guys
boy.
do. They can't cry.
But it's like
Especially
it
in front
doesn't
of
make
girls.
That's
sense.
what makes them unemotionally available.
And that what
because-
makes
That's
that's
why.
what makes them close off as well. Like they hide that to the point where it's just like
You got a
you
problem?
can't ever really have them open up to you if you're just gonna be there like trying to make fun of them for crying or being
Right.
sentimental towards you. That's how you know when a man cares as well. You can't have somebody that's always
How you gonna know he cares?
like.
I love you so much, babe.
That's why we go to the
Bye.
boys.
But yeah, I
Like,
do understand what he's
no.
saying because some girls do take advantage of that. Like
Yep.
some girls are like, "Oh, like, you cried for me
He
in this
cried, yeah, he
situation."
cried.
Like,
You cry.
yeah,
Like,
like
that's
things like that.
crazy.
And I
He's weak,
understand
blah,
that.
blah, blah.
So-
That's why we got a problem. We go to the boys and let the boys laugh at you. That's it. That's how we cry.
Yeah, like I don't see anything wrong with
I
that.
feel like a guy definitely has to. Take
It's okay to do it,
emotions
but
out.
don't do it. I'm just telling you. Don't cry in front of a girl. Just go to the boys and talk your shit.
No, I definitely feel like if you see that your girl is
At least not a
open
girl.
enough, yeah,
At least
exactly.
not
If
a
your girl is, if you're
Yeah.
so comfortable with your girl to
With
your
your girl,
your
yeah.
girl shows you enough like trust that you could like tell your girl anything, go ahead and tell her your feelings. And if you trust her enough, like you should definitely. but-
Yeah, just don't cry in front of any girl. Yeah, that's crazy. Like it have to be somebody like you at least trust.
I feel like if you trust your girl, you should cry. You can cry in front of her.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just
not just any girl.
Yeah,
No,
just
not just any girl.
because they're gonna
But
use
if
it against
your
you at one
girl
point.
makes you feel comfortable, like enough for you to show your
Yeah.
feelings, then hell yeah, you should cry with her, to her.
Yeah,
If
about
not,
her.
call me, bro. Just call me and cry on the phone. That's fine. I'll listen to you cry, bro. It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
but yeah, you were going back to what she was saying, like red flags and
Right. Okay. So
Stuff
what
in
are your
there.
red flags in a man?
Shit.
In a man. In a man.
No, I'm trying to think about my answer for a girl. Shit.
A red flag. Whenever like they dismiss when something bothers you, I feel like that's my biggest pet peeve is when they dismiss when you talk about something that bothers you and they're just like, oh, it's just in your head, or like
you're just
they just like
overthinking.
yeah, gaslighting, yes.
Gaslighting.
Like try to manipulate you into
Or they
thinking
say
that you're
something,
the problem.
and then you're like, "But didn't you say this 2 days ago?" No, I didn't. That's
Yeah.
gaslighting.
Yes,
That's
yes.
gaslighting.
That-
Or maybe you forgot you said it.
Gaslighting.
Yeah.
Manipulation
Gaslighting.
tactic. What about
I think one of my big ones would be a guy that doesn't like you can tell him something going on about your day and they turn around and make it about them. Like, you know, like if you're like, and that can go for anything, but like you see it in some people where like you'll tell them like, oh, this and this happened to me, and then it's just like, oh, well, I've done that too, or I could do that too. And like they kind of undermine your achievements in life. Like
Right.
people that don't when you explain to them your successes and stuff going on in life, they're not somebody that really roots for you. I
Or
guess
they try
a
to
guy.
compete with you.
Yeah, they try to compete with you, and you can
Or
get
try
that
to
a
be a
lot in
hater.
men. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to get at. Like
That's
men
gay as
that,
hell.
Yeah.
that's really weird.
Or like if you tell them, babe, I just got this car. The tires
Mine
look
is
really
better.
fucked up.
Yeah, like
the
that
tires
type
look
of
fucked
stuff.
up. The hood is not all that.
And
The
it's not a competition.
Or oh my god, I got this charger. It's a V6. Like the other way.
Stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? That's a big red flag in a man, because it's just like you can't even be there for like moments where I want someone to root for me. You know.
I feel like my
a
red
big one.
flag in a guy is when I'm like, I guess it's more. Hold on, it's different. Hold on, it's different. I feel like if I'm kept a secret completely, like if you're not, like I get it with your family, you can take it slow. Like hold on, we're going too fast, but if you don't even want to be seen with me in public, or you don't want to tell your friends about me, or you're not telling your friends about me, or you don't want to be around my friends, or you just don't want anyone to know we're together, like because it's privacy or anything like that, but like cut the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a red flag when a guy's too secretive, like, or you don't know about his surroundings or his whereabouts, or like he's just too secretive with his life. Like, what are you hiding? Because I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
Going
are you
back to what
hiding?
you said, why do you feel like it's, because I understand in some situations, but why do you feel like a man should introduce you to you should be introduced to everybody but their family last?
Oh, you're asking me that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's a big step. Like I get that's a big step in.
Do you think otherwise?
knowing.
You feel like you should be introduced to their family first and
No,
then everybody
Hell
else?
no. Hell no.
No, I don't think that.
Fuck
I don't
no.
think that. But I'm saying like if a
I guess
guy
it's different.
takes forever to like even bring you around family, and I'm talking about y'all have been together and y'all are committed to each other, and it's like this is like the last thing. Because I get it, that's like a big step, but like. I know some people where it's just like they've never like they've
Met
been
the
together for a
family.
year or two and they
Years.
do not know the family. So I'm just like
Yeah, too. It's crazy.
It's weird because it's just like I feel like that's a big red flag too, because what's keeping you from bringing me around these people that
Right,
love you
'cause
so
I feel
much?
like that's the step where this is so hard. Hold on. You're giving me anxiety. Hold on.
But
No, I feel
it
like
could possibly also mean like maybe like the family is not like approve of like,
right. I
who
feel
they're
like it's
dating.
more. I feel like it could be
that
more
sometimes.
religious.
Sometimes, yeah.
It could
Sometimes.
be more about
Not all
culture
the time.
too. Like I feel like that,
yeah,
it
and that's
just
a
depends.
different that's a different
that's
standby.
different.
But for example, me, I have a rule. You're not meeting my family unless I meet yours first. That's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna be. You're not gonna meet my family unless I meet yours first. I could be as serious as I want. I can marry you tomorrow. I don't care. I'm not meeting your family first, you're not meeting my family. I'm meeting your family first. But like for example, like wait, what was your question? I'm so sorry.
I was saying like why do you feel like it's like because you were
What is
talking
stopping
about
them from
what's
doing it?
stopping that from being
I feel like maybe like because I've asked my other friends too before, like, oh, like when do you feel like you should like meet their family? They're like, oh, 6 months, 7 months. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's maybe like in honestly, when it comes to like culture and stuff like that and religion, maybe like 2 years.
God damn.
But that should let you know enough about what you need to know in the guy as well, because I know some cultures would not accept like what I'm saying. Like I get that, but like sometimes
Maybe, like, a year and a
you
half.
can read in
I'm
a lot
pushing it way
into.
too much.
Sometimes you can read in a lot into like what you're putting yourself, what you're in for, like you know, because. Eventually, yeah, some people I've seen where like they grow into like accepting the other person that's not of the religion, but it's just like what's stopping you from like
From trying fight for the relationship. Mm-hmm. I get it.
You get what I'm
100%
saying?
get it, but what I'm trying to say is like a lot of like families it's hard with a lot of families, so I get it 100% if like you know you're not trying to do that right now, or you have other things on your plate and you just, you know what I mean? It kind of just has to do with you too, if whether you want to deal with it or not. You know what I mean? Like whether you want to deal with it or not. If you want to deal with it, you want to deal with it. But I feel like it's a valid reason. Like you don't have to deal with it. You can leave if you want, and if you could stay if you want to. But what I'm not gonna do is wait forever.
They just have to give you a reason. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as long as
it's
you're
that simple.
communicating about it,
Just-
or like you make me understand like what the reason is, and but don't like feed me a delusion or an illusion or a future. And,
Yeah.
you could tell when a guy's serious for you. You could tell when he's genuinely meaning it. Like, hey, look, this is what it is. This is what it. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's up to you if you want to deal with it or not. And like. I just feel like you could just tell, like when bullshit's coming out of their mouth, or like when the real truth's coming out of their mouth. I feel like you could tell. My limit though is honestly like.
Yeah, 2 years is crazy.
2 years.
That's long as fuck.
That's long.
God
That's
damn,
too long.
That's long as fuck.
I think it's
That's
What
too
you
long.
mean I'm dating you for 2 years and I
sorry,
haven't met your
that's too
parents?
long.
What? That's long.
Because it's
You know how long
like because it's like when are you ever like you're never gonna really know what it is you're up against. I want to say up against because it's not like a fight or anything, but you can't really like throw yourself in there and just be like, oh yeah, I've been with this person for this long, and it's just like I get what you're saying, like as far as culture and religion, but like sometimes that's the key in them not keeping you a secret, because it's not just with friends, it can also be with family as well. Does that make sense? Because it's like you're painting this picture of you, let's say aiming for girls of your religion, but your parents are like, oh, like they have this whole idea of you in their future or whatever, but boom, like you bring somebody that's not of that religion.
Not their ideal.
Then they're like, what the hell?
This.
You know, like I don't want this for you. And that can play a big part into how they're going to react. It depends on them, how they're going to take it. If they're going to be like, no, like this is my life,
This
you know,
is what I want.
But you don't know what you're going to get till that opportunity is presented to you.
Because that thing is really big. Like that.
Yeah, that's a
gonna turn
big
into
step.
A big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's what I think.
Waiting for 2 years and that shit don't work out.
And it don't work out. You're just like, what are we going to do now?
But I mean, you can have hope. You know what I mean? Like,
Hope will kill you, bro. Hope kills you, bro.
Kill you.
Oh, Lord.
I feel like, okay, what's your limit then? When do you
met my
feel like you need
boyfriend.
to meet the family?
I met my boyfriend's family, like, and it wasn't even intentional. Like, we were just, he lived really close to me. So, like, we were like friends.
When did y'all both
And we were
meet
just,
each other
no, we were
completely?
just, he met my parents when we were still friends. And I met his when we were still friends. So it wasn't something to where, like, when we were like, oh, yeah, we're dating each other. They were just kind of like, oh, I kind of had a feeling. But it wasn't like, oh, I introduced
What about
my
you to your mom?
girlfriend.
I mean, sorry, you to his parents. When did you meet them? How many months?
That's how it was. I would say, like I said, before we started dating is when I met his parents, because I was friends with him first.
But
so
is
it
his
wasn't-
family chill? Like his family?
Yeah,
like,
his
that's probably
parents
why,
were
too.
never-
It
yeah.
just depends on the parents too, because the parents could be very annoying too.
Yeah,
like,
but
or
then again,
family.
the parents aren't what your relationship should be based on.
Yeah, you're right.
Does that make sense?
That-
Because
I
if someone
agree with
truly
that. I
loves
agree
you,
with
it should be on both ends. It shouldn't matter what your mom says or what your dad says, unless
said
they're
that on the last
telling you,
podcast.
they're telling it to them because they're like genuinely concerned for them. Like, oh, this is a bad guy for you. I don't like this girl for you. Whatever the case may be,
Not
that's
because
different.
of what they are.
Not because of what religion they are, or because
Or what race
that
they
shouldn't
are and
matter.
stuff.
Yeah.
What about you? When do you feel like you should meet your parents? I mean, sorry, your boyfriend's parents. Or when do you feel like your boyfriend should meet their parents? Your parents.
Well, my boyfriend already knew my parents too from long time before.
But introducing wise, like,
Introducing wise, I waited like 3 months.
it's crazy.
She said must be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she waited 2 years.
I
God
I
damn.
think like the
crazy.
3 month rule,
3 months rule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That is a rule. That's
yeah,
the
that is
3
a
month rule.
The 3 month rule.
Oh, like when you know.
Like,
When you know, you know.
Oh, you know.
yeah, it's like.
But what do you think about the other aspect of it, like religion and stuff like that? Like,
Yeah, what do you feel like?
What do you
agree
feel like
with,
in that?
Because you know what I mean. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just meet parents. Like, oh,
Yeah.
let me meet your parents. It doesn't work like that. But like,
Yeah.
then again, you could. I know people who sadly are in relationships with people that they've never met their parents and they've been together for like 5 years, 6 years. And stuff,
No,
and they're
girl, I would
You're
give
never
up.
gonna meet their parents.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
right.
making
That's
fun of it.
when
It's
I'm
very,
throwing
it's
in the
very
towel.
sad to see. It's very sad to see because eventually they might get married to someone else, and you're just there waiting.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna meet their parents, but like. That's where it goes back to. Let's see if you want to deal with it or not. It's at your own risk, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, but you could also see when someone's full of bullshit and someone's telling the truth. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, if you're scared to tell your
Yeah,
parents
if you're
about
scared
me
to tell
after
your
5
parents
years,
about me, I
nah,
don't-
that's
I don't
crazy.
know.
Okay, family,
You really
though.
don't want
When
me.
do you
Family,
feel
yeah.
like you should meet the girl's parents, or when do you feel like your girl should meet?
It
your
just
parents?
depends. Well, I don't know about me, but I'm just saying, like, it just
No,
depends
I'm
on
talking
like
about
how
you.
the family is.
When do you feel?
I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know. Like, I just never like introduced nobody to my parents. So
You've never?
I don't know. Yeah.
But you have girlfriends before,
Yeah,
right?
but never.
So you've never had you've never had it in the back of your head, like, oh, I want this girl to meet my parents?
Yeah, but I think 3 months is good enough.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think, Vanna, you're alone on that 2 year
You're
one.
alone on 2 years,
Yeah,
bro.
because that's too long.
It's like, what are you keeping me from? Like,
Yeah.
what harm
Aren't you
is your
Muslim, right?
parents
You
gonna
Yeah.
do to me?
So your parents are cool? They're chill?
Yeah, they're chill.
Yeah,
Well, that's
it's
why.
just-
Y'all's parents are
That's what I'm
chill.
saying. It depends on the parents too.
It depends on the family.
Yeah, it depends
Like,
on the family.
Don't make
But
me sound crazy now.
Like, but it's not like you're getting thrown into
still,
like
2 years
fire.
is crazy. It doesn't matter if they're Muslim
You
or
know what I'm
not. 2 years is crazy. You're tripping on that one.
2 years.
Yeah, I think that's too long.
That's too
I feel
long.
like
Yeah.
that by that point you should have already like had the
I'd be a little
idea.
concerned.
Yeah, I would be concerned.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
Imagine wasting
Because
2
it's
years.
just like what's going on? Like what you've been with me for this long, and I see that like I could believe everything you're telling me. I trust that you only want me, but what am I not seeing?
Why are you not so sure? Like,
About like what is it?
I know what you're
parents-
saying. That's
but-
why I'm trying to finish your
Yeah.
sentence. Like, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
because it's like, is your parents' opinion of me gonna change
Change,
how
yeah,
you
how-
feel for
yeah.
me? Like that. That's not a good reason.
That's when the 2 years comes in.
because
Like,
that's when it starts.
like,
to,
imagine if
yeah.
that
If I-
does
yeah.
happen, you wait 2 years,
Yeah.
and then
And
they're
then-
like, well, my parents can't accept you, so I don't accept you.
yeah,
So
I gotta
why
leave.
would
So
you
you
waste
just-
all your
Fuck
time
this.
So
on
you
that?
wasted 2 years. That's
Yeah.
I feel
basically
like it's
how
also
it is.
important to see his relationship with his parents.
Because that tells you a lot about a man.
Yeah. The
Like
way he
if
treats
your
his
man
mom.
goes and cusses his mom out the moment he gets
Oh.
mad, that tells you a lot about a man.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
But then again, if he's too much of a mommy's boy, it could be something where, like, those weird
They-
son-mom relationships.
say
You know what I'm
obey.
saying?
Nope,
Where
you can't
everything
have her.
is
Nope,
like
then you drop her.
there's differences between that and what she just said.
Even like a year. Okay.
I mean, that's fine. At least as long as you know the purpose
I
behind it.
guess it's more appropriate for sure
Yeah.
than 2
Because
years.
what if there is a meaning behind it? Like,
Yeah, it depends on the
but
meaning
even
too.
then, you guys still, regardless.
But
feel
even
like 2
then, I
years is
still
too
feel
long?
like
Years
that's
is
too long. Like I would be feeling like something.
Okay,
is
what's the pushing
hiding.
limit? What's like, okay, I'm gonna meet your family. The longest where where you're just you have to meet them. What's the longest you could wait? What's the longest
me
you'll wait? What's the
personally-
longest you'll wait? Yeah.
Me, I feel like too long would be like 6 months.
I was about to say that too. 6 months. Yeah.
6 months is crazy. I feel like at least a year. That's a year is good enough.
I think it also
It
depends how the
yeah, I'm about to
relationship
say,
goes.
it
Because
depends
if
how-
it's something where there's relationships that don't start off and like aren't as serious from the beginning, I get that. So that's different. But if it's just like I'm with you every single day, like I know
Everything's
so much
good for
about you,
six-
everything's
yeah.
going perfect,
For
and
6
it's
months,
still
yeah.
like nothing's changing. It's still like baby steps. It's kind of like like. He's been keeping me from his family and the people that are really close to him for this long. So
Right.
like, what is
What
it
is
that's
keeping you
keeping
from-
you? Yeah, like if it seems serious on both ends, why is this?
Do you
the
feel like a
ultimatum?
guy's not serious if he doesn't introduce you to his parents? Like, do you feel like if a guy is not introducing, like, even though you see that he's taking you serious, 100%, the only thing is the family. That's it. Because you know his
Yeah.
friends, you know everything else, but the family. Do you feel like he's not taking you serious?
Yeah, because I feel like that's a big step. Like I don't think I've ever shown anybody like just come meet my dad, come meet my no, like I have to really. Because at least from my point of view, I have to really think that this is
Yeah, me
somebody I'm
too. I have
lasting
to-
with.
I'm not just letting anyone meet
you
my
don't
parents.
introduce somebody to your parents like every single week. Like, oh, this is my man. Like, there's gonna be a point where they're
like,
just like,
"God damn,
okay, this
bro."
is like the
Every
third
single
girl,
week,
you know?
they
Another
fucking
one.
fudge.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna introduce every single person I meet to my parents. Like that's but I definitely feel like when you do get to that point, you are taking that person serious, and it's kind of a way of showing that
So you feel
are.
like before the parents, they're not taking you serious?
It all depends on the parents.
definitely not,
It's
because
just-
they could be where you're
So they're
getting
not
to know
taking you
each other.
serious? That's what you agree with?
No, I'm saying yes, they do. They could be taking you serious, and it's a process. But you have to see how the relationship's going. I'm not gonna introduce somebody that treats me like shit to my parents in 6 months, because even then I'm be like, okay, maybe this isn't gonna last. Maybe this isn't gonna work out. Maybe I have doubts. Does that make sense? So I rather save myself the trouble of my parents being like, oh, what happened to him, or what happened to this guy? Because I'm only ever gonna show my parents who I really see myself being with. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying.
I think that's why it's very important to pay attention, in the relationship, the way they are from the beginning. Like, that's when you should pay the most attention, because the reasons that you find at first that you don't like are going to be, or it's going to end up being the reasons why you leave later on.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
okay,
what I'm trying to say?
that is
I couldn't
scary.
say it right.
That is
but,
so scary to think about.
But yeah, those same reasons that those, oh my gosh, I can't talk.
No, you-
But like, yeah, those same reasons that you don't like, those problems that you don't like. The problems in the relationship at first are
It's
the
okay,
same.
we understand.
Yeah, yes.
No, we're
Okay, yeah, I'm just
spoken
gonna start
about
talking. I cannot talk.
We understand. We get it.
Yeah, y'all get it. Yeah, like,
I swear that's me, bro. It's okay. It happens.
But yeah, it definitely doesn't have to be rushed. But I definitely do feel like when it's time though. Like
it's time to
you
meet the
know when
parents.
it's time. I feel like it's not something like, oh shoot, like it doesn't have to feel like it's something where you're pushing them to do. They
Okay.
have to do it willingly.
Okay, Musa. All right. Ooh, how long would you wait to meet her parents?
He
Be
said a
honest.
year.
Do it. No, I'm playing. It just depends how it's going between.
What if her
between
family's
us.
really strict, and what if their family's really, you know what I'm talking about?
Well,
How long would you wait? Be honest.
How long would I wait for
So
her
wait.
to?
Meet her parents.
It depends how the family is. To be honest, it just depends how they are, like how strict they are, or like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just.
How long are you willing to wait? Is what I'm asking you.
It can't go over a year. That's all I know. It can't go over a year.
Okay.
Year is too much.
Years too much.
Like if we've been together that long, come on, man.
like
Yeah,
it's just
like-
you got to think of it like you're just wasting time.
Yeah, like
Because where is it going from here? Like,
where's the commitment?
yeah, where's the commitment? Because that's another type of commitment, not just a commitment
Right,
towards
right,
you,
right.
but there has to
Okay,
be a
I
commitment
see.
towards,
Yeah. Because you could do everything. You could do everything to prove your commitment.
that
you could
thing.
do everything, but that one thing that's the most important thing is like. Okay, I see where you're coming from.
yeah. So like if you say like I can't do it because they might not approve you, I'm like okay. So like what if they don't?
Yeah,
like,
what are you
what are
gonna
you gonna
do?
do? Yeah. So
What
I have to know
then?
the answer to that.
Are we done? Like,
are we
yeah.
done?
Then it's just
Or,
gonna
like-
be awkward because you don't see them ever
So
accepting
yeah.
you.
So if you say yes,
Yeah.
if you say yes,
what?
like if you say you don't know, then we're gonna have to figure something out. It might be done.
Oh my god.
That is so scary to think about. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's a
It's because you
question right
gotta
there.
think of it from
That
all
is
those
so scary
points
to
of
think
view.
about.
No, but yeah, you
It's
gotta
that
think
simple,
about those
right?
things.
This question was about red flags. How the fuck we end
How
up
the
here?
hell did it end up with parents?
That's a red flag.
Meeting your parents. That's
Oh
crazy.
my god.
Oh, that's wild. Moving on to the red flag. Going on topic.
After 20 minutes of just talking, you know what I'm saying?
Anyways, what is your red flag in a
Mine
girl?
is respect. It's that simple. Respect. Respect
Like what?
yourself.
Respect- okay.
Like yourself. Like other people too. Like how you like.
Now they're saying respect was a friend.
No, like how you respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, like how you expect me to respect you.
Yeah, that
If you don't
makes
respect
sense.
like I don't know your family, like how can I respect you? If you don't respect like normal like
When
random
you mean
people.
to talk about respect yourself, do you mean like the way she dresses, or do you mean the way like?
Yeah,
way
like
she
dress,
acts, how she dresses,
acts,
portrays
and you know
herself.
things like that. Like I don't care. Like, well, not well. Of
Whoa,
course,
whoa,
I
whoa.
care like what the person wears. Like you can't just be butt naked outside and shit like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna force you to like, oh, you can't wear this, you can't wear that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying like
But I
at
feel like
least
you
show
would bring
like
it up, right?
at least show some respect there. Like you know what I'm saying. And also like let's say like waiters and like. You know, some normal things like older
How you
people,
treat
how
other
you
people, yeah.
treat other people. Like I can't be with somebody who can't,
somebody
like,
who's
humble.
who's humble. One big one.
Right.
Like you have to respect like older people, like people older than you, not even people older than you, but like other people or like anybody that's you know what I'm saying. Like you should be respectful to.
Nobody knows how to talk to me. Oh my God.
It's gotten
It's
to that
crazy.
point where everybody's
Yeah, that's like
That whole conversation was everybody shaking.
that's like my main one, bro.
Oh shit! Damn, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
You gotta grow.
that's fact.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's like one of my number one things. Like when it comes to like talking to somebody, if like it's just how they are in general. If you're not,
If you're not, then you can't. That's a red flag.
Like, how am I gonna bring you to my parents and be like, you can't even be respectful
Yeah.
while
Like
they're there?
imagine a girl, you bring your girl to your dad.
Yeah, dad,
and
and then-
they got their boobs out. And everything.
Yeah.
And just how they talk,
that's
like
scary.
cussing and all that, like in
What's
front
up,
of.
dad?
Yeah, like what's up? Like,
Brother-in-law, I mean, dad-in-law.
like calm down, like like I can't do that. So
Okay, that's humble and respect. And yours was
What was
remember.
mine?
Yours
don't
was like
remember.
something along the line of like gaslighting.
oh
Yes,
right.
yes.
Wait,
the
girl best friend.
manipulation.
Girl best
No.
friend too.
And the girl best friend too.
and
Yeah.
yours was
Yeah, and mine was how when a guy can't root for you, basically, like you'll tell them your successes and they don't really.
Like competing against.
They feel like they're competing against you.
What was
Like
mine?
that's not okay. Girl,
I don't
that's
even
when we
know,
got
man.
it talking about the like parents and
Oh
everything.
yeah, when they don't meet you, they don't let you like
when
meet
they don't
their
let
friends.
me, like,
Yeah.
They don't
They
show
keep
you
a
off.
secret.
when I'm
Yes.
basically a secret, which I will never get it to that point, sir. No, but I'm saying like if you're trying to keep me a secret, like that's
She learned her lesson now. No more 2 years.
the hell.
So what's the longest you waited? 2 years?
Huh?
What's the longest you have waited?
What's the longest I've waited?
Yeah. To
Or
meet
what's
their
the
parents.
to meet parents.
Yeah.
The longest I've waited is a year. 3 months. I ain't gonna lie to you. 3 months is crazy. Props to you, your boyfriend. You too.
Well, I mean,
Well, you said your family knew him. before.
Yeah.
You too. So it's like
yeah, mine just like I said, we were friends, so
yeah.
he just got to like meet my parents
I
on a
don't just
random
bring
day.
any guy. Like, I mean, this is my first relationship.
That's crazy,
though,
too.
But
Yeah. Oh, mom, this is the 7th boyfriend of the week.
seventh
No,
boyfriend I
that's
had this
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. You can't just present everybody to your parents.
Yeah,
A lot of people
I
do
feel
that.
like a lot of white people do that. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
I don't-
White people
that
just
is
bring
very.
whoever, bruh. Like
And they have
their sneaky
sleepovers
links-
and everything.
Even their sneaky links.
Oh,
they'll like be
sweetie,
so
invite
quick.
him to dinner.
Invite you.
That's crazy.
They go eat and they go upstairs. And then the girl leaves. Like, what the fuck? Like,
That's
no,
crazy.
That's not normal.
No, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like with Hispanics, I feel like it's common to meet parents. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's
Pretty
not that
soon.
strict, but it's.
I feel like
It's
we're
in
very
the months.
family oriented. Like
Yeah.
there's always like carne asadas
Yeah.
You
and
gotta
stuff.
be my family.
Yeah.
Like, you,
It's just hard not
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you get
hard.
invited to things, especially if they even, like, if they've remotely heard from you.
right.
Yeah.
Because, like,
It's
there's a difference between
and
you
your
not being
parent-
mentioned. Yeah.
Like your parents would like wonder like, where's your boyfriend? Why don't you introduce
Yeah.
some type shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
when they've heard about you.
right.
At least, because, I mean, I think it's definitely better than if you're coming into, like, their parents' home and then they're like, oh, who are you? Like, I've never heard of you. Like, that should be a really big red flag, too, because, like, not even having you mentioned or
Yeah.
not, that their parents not even having an idea
Right.
of them being in a relationship. It's just
Oh, so
kind
you
of like,
feel like not even. Okay, so you feel like as long as the parents. Okay.
If you not,
what
if you
the
don't show
parents
me,
know?
at least tell them. Like at
Yeah.
least
What if the parents at least know about you?
that's different.
yeah, and that's different.
So you feel like if the parents don't know, like you feel like.
yeah, because
Yeah,
then
they don't
then
know.
it makes it even more sketch because it's just like, okay, well, I'm a complete secret.
yeah.
Like, they don't know
So it
anything
goes-
about me. That should play into part with them keeping your secret as well. Does that make sense? Because, like, I mean, it goes the same for, like, friends or whatever.
Well, thank you, Musa, Vanessa, and Dahlia for being on my podcast. It really means a lot. So yeah.
Welcome. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Hopefully.
Bye.
So dead.
Can't wait.